Hello. Oh, finally. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's select this one. This is the first time with the new network. I can show you the power while streaming. I don't know if it is a good idea. Well, anyways, it's about 1 gigabit down and 800 megabits. Sorry, megabits upload. So we have a lot of bandwidth for streaming without having bottlenecks anyway, so that's nice. So I can avoid using the hotspot. So yeah, as you know, maybe you don't see that, but I'm using directly the Ethernet as I used to do before I had issues on the old network. And yeah, I did set up everything again yesterday. I spent my day at setting up everything, as I have smart home stuff at home. So I host some of those things and I had to set them up again. And wait a second. Okay, yeah, you can still hear me. Oh yeah, I see that Meta has improved the room management as I moved away from my seating position, but it didn't close the view of virtual desktop. I mean VR already. Okay, so since I did change a thing in the setup, I need to check that it's looking good. So let's start a session just to see if it's, oh, see, this was wrong already. Yeah, let's save it again. Yes, and single screen, just to see if it is lining up as it should. Oh yeah, it doesn't. It didn't scale as it's supposed to do that. So let's try to. Yeah, it's wrong. So yeah, I need to scale it up again. OBS is very annoying for doing this stuff. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I'm also pretty sure it's not much better than I think. With Ctrl D, I can center it. So that's handy. But I would like just a sort of snapping feature with cropping that wouldn't be bad. I think it's good enough. You see a bit of white margin on top now. Let's try to change that using the mouse. Yeah, it seems good enough. Also because, you know, if it's done manually, I'm not sure it's aligning perfectly with the pixels. So it's not ideal to do in this way, but it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so how are you? Are you all good? Hopefully. Today we'll be racing in Tukuru, which is a fantasy track, but it's a very fun one. It's very nice to drive, and if I recall correctly, it's also good for racing, as we only had the chance once of driving that one in season 1 in ACK League season 1, so it's more than 1 year ago. Season 1 was January 2014. Yeah, sure, 2024. So yeah, let's see what they are doing. As they didn't set up the practice yet, so I could do that if they are too busy. I don't see Chris, so I can set it up. I will do that right now. Right now. All right. So we will just take the server 1. Today we are not a lot of people. I don't think we need 2 servers for this. So I will just no, I would avoid the Campillos one because it's set up pretty weird. Let's just search for. Yeah, I think the Wackersdorf one was pretty good, and it's the 390, which is good. I don't know. Oh, we have to upload it. Yeah, so I will just do that now. Tracks, abandon, upload. Okay, so choose a folder, Assetto Corsa, content tracks, Tukuru. No, oh god, how is the folder named now? Yeah, no, we will need to find it. So we will go here, we will go here, we will write Tukuru and right click. No, first click OK, then right click folder, which is 00 Tukuru for some reason. I don't really know why, but here it is. Upload. Yes, and Tukuru here. Upload. Oh, now I have the new network, so it's very quick at uploading. But I guess it's mostly a CPU thing, as it doesn't really upload many things when you do this stuff, when you do the track upload. So, okay, so it's done. Now, I was using the Wackersdorf practice. Tukuru, here it is. Track layout, cart. I don't know what hidden means. Okay, so the cart will be the 390. I believe, because it's what we did last time, which was a lot of time ago. But let's take a look a second, just to be sure. Oh yeah, it's not even here anymore. Well, I will have to improvise a bit. So the track can allow max 40 drivers, which is a huge number. So we don't really need all of those, and let's delete all the entrants, and we add 35. Go. Let's go. Then we pick the cart. We pick the setup, which I believe I could just use the Campillos one, and we copy to all of them. For some reason it's not loading. Oh, okay, nice. Then we need to give me a second to think. Oh yeah, the legal tires, which is in the rules. Okay, the mediums should be good, I believe. And this is not good. I don't know what Discord is doing in the meantime. Yeah, this is not recommended, of course. Custom shell dispatch is a requirement, the only one. Let's check the weather, if it's good. Yeah, I think good enough. Yeah, clear. Okay, let's just save it as practice Tukuru. And I don't know, some things will be applied now automatically, and let's check that they are correct. I think they are. They should be. Okay, let's do that again. Check and save. And then we start. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's good.
Nuovo Twister Cheese and Bacon
I don't know what
non si rischia a soli 2,99 fino al 21 aprile.
What? These are ads. They are ads. Okay, it's Discord. It has placed me an ad. It wasn't rendering properly. This is weird. I noticed today some ads on Discord. As you have seen, it bugged up the UI. So I believe that I clicked on an ad while it wasn't rendering properly. Let's put the volume back in and check the comments. No comments yet. Okay, that's fine. Today we don't have a lot of check-ins, actually. It's the lowest since, well, actually 28, it's not too bad, but it's the worst amount of check-ins so far. I have to take a screenshot though, because I want to ask to whoever won't appear why. Maybe they are just busy, but maybe something happened that we can avoid next times. Okay, so the server is live, and let's see how we handled the announcement when it was the other times. Briefing. Well, I will just use this one, and let's go. Okay, so now everybody knows that, and oh, I didn't check if it's working though. Now I will do that right now, and let's see if it's working properly. Yeah, okay, so far so good. It's going to take a while to load, as I did select 35 spots, and the game is not stupid actually, because it's loading all the drivers for later, so makes sense. Otherwise, anytime somebody joins, it would be very, very slow. I mean, it would hang up for 1 second or more during driving. That would lead to very big lags. So it's loading. It's loading prevently. Actually, I don't know the word. Before, let's say, before needed all the drivers' cars. I hope it's good. Okay, no errors. We see the checksum finally, because we didn't have that because it was bugged on previous kart versions. And then I fixed the kart, and only now I updated the server script. Speaking of which, we have now a script which is very cool, because it's sending an automatic message as it did for the kart version. It will do that also for the for when you go to the pits. I'm checking the set if it's okay. You can hear the game and me speaking, so it's good. If there are any issues, tell me, but it seems good. So I was saying, it will say when you go back to the pits. Now it won't, because we are in practice mode, but when it will, when we'll be racing, then it will monitor the pits for each driver. It's actually a script running locally, which monitors if you got into the pits, and if you did, it will start checking if you do a full stop or not, and if you end up with your wheels outside the pit lane. Also, if oh, so many things happened. It will also monitor. Oh yeah, it will record. Oh, we don't have the thermal thing on the tires. Well, yeah, I was saying that basically it will also tell you when you got in, at what lap, and at what lap you got out, because on some tracks. No, I don't remember if it does that, but what it does for sure, it will tell you at what lap you got in the pits, and how many pits you did already, so first pit, second pit, etc. Also, the position you were before entering and after leaving the pit lane, which is all useful stuff, both for checking the rules, for moderation basically, and also for commentary, so that will be a huge help for me during the live. Oh, sorry, that was a very bad exit for me. I don't think I have the radar, maybe. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. So this track has this big braking point, very much downhill, and it's a track where, I mean, I placed my seat a bit on the back, as I believe it can be a bit better here, but I didn't take a look at that. I didn't test that. It's just a guess. It's a very nice track to drive. This section is great. You have to balance the steering, and if you really nail it, you can, at least you used to, be able to do the corner without even lifting the throttle. And in season 1, the Joker lap was crazy. I don't know if the idea is to do the same thing now, meaning to have the same kind of Joker lap, which was crazy. Basically, you went out. Well, if we do the Joker lap in that way, my script will not work this time, because that part of the track is not the pit lane. So yeah, that is impossible, because oops, I don't have ways of manually defining where the Joker is. So the script is assuming that we do the Jokers in the pit lane, which is 95% what we do on each track. Whoa. I think I will use Steam Link again, because it's missing some frames. When it does its virtual desktop, it's showing a mostly black frame. Doesn't really look good. I could also try to use another hotspot. Sorry, another Wi-Fi for the VR. But yeah, I don't know. Or I could try to mess around with the antenna settings, maybe. Or I could just lower the bandwidth that I use for the streaming. I think I can even do that without leaving the session. Yeah, let's try that first. Yes, so let's change that. Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, I think I went a bit overboard. I really maxed out the bitrate I could use, which is a bit higher, a bit too much, let's say. So I think 280 could be good. I did select 500 megabits of bandwidth, which is like full power. So if it cannot keep up, it will drop some frames. So yeah. But this. Damn, now it looks worse, like a lot. Yeah, I will have to do some tests, so hopefully you are patient enough. However, it's a while that I do not update you on the kart progress. Actually, it was like that already, so I guess I wasn't really looking for that, and now I noticed more. Okay, so I was saying, for the kart, I'm working now on the still drops frames. I don't know why it does that. I think there could be some interference with the antenna I use for the VR. Well, however, yeah, I will just leave the session a second. First, let's change the exposure. Oh, I see the ping is low finally. 37 ping while streaming. That's great. Pure config. Yeah. Light will. It's a bit too bright, so I will decrease it a bit. No, just a bit lower. Okay, and I want to save. So I was saying on the cart I'm working on the center of mass, which was a bit wrong. So I'm correcting the center of mass with the data that that John Del Valle gave me. So that will be more accurate, but it's not oh, YouTube is not. Wait, is it working? Is it working? Okay. I don't know why it's saying that the streaming is not great. Maybe I did. Let's change a bit the settings. Live output. Yeah, maybe the bitrate is excessive or something. For sure, it's not a problem with the bandwidth of the network. Maybe it's YouTube that doesn't keep up. Okay, so will it change it? Yeah, okay, it did already. So I was saying that it's not a dramatic difference because I can really tune a lot of stuff at the cart, and it was tuned for driving properly. So I'm realigning the physics to the physics of before changing the center of mass. And while I'm at it, I can also improve some things of the grip, which I believe now the cart really cannot much understeer. While it's supposed to do that under some conditions, it was doing that more in the past. So that's I think I'm working on, and since I'm also tuning the tires for that, and I believe that curbs could be very bad. They are bad mostly because of tracks usually, but I think it also comes down to the tires interaction with them. So I will try to tune the tires to make them work a bit better on the curbs, but I need to test some things before actually doing that. Let's say I have some ideas, but I also believe they could compromise other aspects of the physics. So I will try them, and if they work fine, then I will apply them. Otherwise, the curves will be as they are now. So it's not a promise of improvement in that area. But a thing that I can say is that moving the weight on the back also when you make the handling in general neutral as it is now, it will change how the cart will brake. I mean, when you brake full power, it can brake more without locking up, and if it locks up, it should slide less time, stuff like that. So because of the weight being more on the back, thus increasing the vertical load on the rear tires. So yeah, give me a second. When I change the settings on the VR, you cannot hear me because the mic is the VR, so it takes some seconds. Okay, I'm back, and let's see if oh god, if anything changes. Okay. Sometimes I get stuck with the words. The bandwidth looks good. I don't know. Let's see if anything changes, because I mean, I repeat, I changed the provider, so also the router's configuration is different now. So I have to do some tests again. And now I'm using, instead of the dedicated antenna, I'm using a Wi-Fi router I have in the room I am in. But I mean, hopefully it's not the solution, because the antenna, I paid it like 85 euros, and if the solution is of not using it, I'm not very happy about it. We'll see. I'm pretty sure that the antenna is very good. The one that I use on paper, it's very good. Now it's set up on Wi-Fi 6. Maybe if I try to set it up on Wi-Fi 5, it could be more stable. I don't know. I need to do some tests on the setup of that antenna. So now I am trying to use the router, I don't know, instead of that antenna. So let's see. Now it's loaded up. And we are in the session. Oh yeah, this is a bug with the virtual desktop. I don't see anything now. Yeah, it's a new bug. The more they updated it. Oh god, no. This is terrible, unusable. Oh god. It's when I say oh god, it's because usually it's making my eyes cross or something like that. Okay, lowering the bandwidth is now decent, but it's very low quality now. I don't know. Let's. I will just. Yeah, no. It's dropping frames. I think it's fault of virtual desktop. It didn't do that in the past. So, yeah, this wasn't the solution. So let's just close the game, and yeah, never mind. I will just use the dedicated antenna again, but with the Steam link instead of the virtual desktop, because it just doesn't work as it should. I don't know why. They said maybe it's interference. Yeah, but so why it happens no matter what network I'm using. And I'm on a dedicated antenna using directly the Type-C connector on the computer. I mean, what could be the issue? On Wi-Fi 6, where it's almost nobody using it. So I don't know. And it does that pretty often. So it's probably too sensitive on small irregularities, even though I enabled the video buffering. So I have no idea. I will just use Steam Link instead of that. So give me some seconds again, and I will be back. Okay, we are back again. The floor inside the Steam VR is in a very wrong position. I don't know how to set it up though. Impostazioni di VR. Area di gioco. Where the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. I think there is a setting for changing the height of the floor. I don't know. I'm pretty sure about that, but I think it's a bug with the compatibility with the new sorry, with the new Steam VR Quest updates, but in game it should be fine anyways. So I guess I'll just don't care about the floor. It's too high basically. Okay, so now I will practice and the race is the first session is in 1 hour and a half, so we have plenty of time. Let's go. I don't know why it's placing the monitor so much there. Okay, yeah, good. No. Yeah, you can hear me. Oh, you hear me twice. Oof. Okay. I was probably super loud. No, it should be good. Okay. Come on. Takes so much to load. Come on. Okay, we are in the game. And yeah, I will move the seat again. I will try to do that all the way to the back. To set the seat all the way to the back. Oh, let's check one thing anyways, just to be sure it's working properly. Yeah, the checksum now, it's the same. Every card is supposed to have the same. That's important. Basically, a big part of the card setup is downloaded every time from the server. So let's say I'm changing stuff on the fly while there is an event somewhere, or maybe ACK, but I know when ACK is. But anyways, yeah, basically. Come on, move. Basically, the checksum is a way of checking that everybody is using the same server configuration. So that should change when I change the server config. It's a way of also avoiding cheating. What is happening? Maybe the seat all the way to the back is a bit strange. I need a sunglasses mod. It's blinding when I go down to that corner. The sun. Maybe I will decrease the exposure again. It's burning the white colors. However, this is a track that isn't easy to drive well. Steam is showing a strange square box on the left of me. Maybe I know what could be. I don't know. I'm not sure that I like the weight all the way to the back. However, let's also oh no, this is not the key I wanted to press. No, this one. I will remove that when it's the time. But I want a reference of how bad I'm going. So we'll just park here for the time being. Oh, come on. Oh, why it's tracking my hands? This is so stupid from Steam. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I mean, also when I'm using Steam Link, I see some frame drops. It can happen, like a micro lag. But it's not supposed to show a black frame. It's super annoying. One thing I got asked more than 1 month ago, but I was going to go to Japan back then, is to... I mean, this kart, some people say it's too direct on the steering, but that's not true. The SR4 is like that. It's very direct on the steering wheel. But there are other rentals that are not. So if for now you want to tweak it, the only way for doing that is for you to basically set a bigger angle on the wheel than the one on the game. So I use 120 for both the wheel and the game. So now they are set up properly. But if you want to make the steering less direct, you will have to set the wheel to, by instance, 140 degrees and the game to 120. That way the game thinks you are steering 120 degrees while you are steering 140, and that will make the steering less direct. So that's a solution before I change that, because I will keep it this way, of course, but because it's how it is on this card, so it's not going to change by default. But I could allow steering tweaks, let's say, from setup with I don't know, either a generic multiplier or it could be, oh yeah, very wrong line, or it could be something like steering from RT20 RT10, which is one of those which is less direct, or something like that. If you're interested in the idea and you're listening, because I think I'm speaking alone right now, then say it in the chat. By the way, I'll try to set some laps on this setup, and then I will compare it with the seat in a central position, because it doesn't really feel right, you know. It's a bit strange now. And maybe I'm not used to this, because with the weight on the back you can brake later, as I was saying before, but let's say at that point it kind of requires you to brake later for having a good rotation, so I'm not sure that I like it. I feel like it's a bit more difficult to really nail the corner entry. Oh, I'm first already? Come on. You can do better than this. It's not a good lap. Oh, yeah. This track is evil here. If you go even just 1 centimeter wide, you will get your lap cancelled. However, this is a thing I'm changing, which is too easy to make the car turn. I mean, on soft or medium tires, it makes sense, but not on the hard compound. So that's a thing I am addressing. Let's try the default position, and let's see also who is joining. Okay. I think I got the edge so far because. Ooh, okay. I was saying I think I am on the first spot now just because most of the drivers that we have now didn't race with us on season 1, so they didn't ever race here. So okay, so now let's try on the. Oh yeah, I was already over 2. But I was saying it's not a good lap, the one that I've done. Why didn't... Oh, I'm not sure the setup reporting is working correctly, because it didn't send anything when I changed the seating position. Now the tires are cold, so it's losing grip. I didn't put the thermal coats, so yeah, it takes a bit of time for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm more used to the default center of mass position. because I can transition more gradually in the corner in this way. Oh, the tires are still cold. Yeah, it's something I have to fix. They take too much to get in the window. They take too much time for that. And this is in the way. Okay, let's just hit them up. But so yeah, so for not being an issue, I have to remember to enable the tire coats. Otherwise, in the quali, it will be a problem for everybody. Okay, now they are warming up. They're still not up to the window like perfectly, but they almost are. Oh, come on. Yeah, wrong line, of course. Maybe I was faster with the previous weight balance. Yeah, I need to brake still a bit later. Than what I'm doing now. But I also need to get the tires up to temperature. Actually, I need to wait a bit more laps to be sure of what is better. if it's better to have a center position or the weight on to the back. Okay, this was a different line, which looks good. I wonder why not many showed up already. Strange. I mean, I'm alone on the server, almost. Yeah, almost. Stop here, and let's see if everything is alright. Yeah, I'm not using Visual Desktop, so it's different. Let's open briefing. Discord. I don't know what Chris is doing. Hopefully he's alright. I haven't had any news from him. No comments. Or well. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Pure config. Light. Oh, much better now. Maybe I should just lower everything. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, come on, just do what I want. Okay. And then I will raise sunlight. Yeah, maybe not actually. Yeah, okay. And is there something for the temperature? I think there is. But this is the hue, not the temperature. Yeah, whatever. Reset. Oh yeah, okay. Because it's a bit cold. I don't know why. Maybe the asphalt color isn't just very good. Yeah, okay, this is a bit too saturated. Okay, now it's looking a bit more natural. Yeah, let's save and let's close. Tires are still warmed up. Okay, looks much better now. I like it more. It's more realistic and less weird. Oh, they're going up here. They never did in a while. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see, it's pretty good for racing. I mean, at least it seemed like that. That guy is quite slower than I am. His best lap is 2 seconds lower than mine. Yeah, way too late. Very bad. Oh, by the way, if you use this app that I made, and you had issues with the rendering, it was because of Pure. So actually, Peter Boese, who is the author of Pure, gave me an instruction that I could add to the code, and so I did. And now in VR it's not an issue; it always worked correctly. But in Pure now it won't distort the colors. So you have to update it if you are using it. It's called virtual mirror, and it's nice because you can move it around, scale it. Oh, there is Matteo Infanti. So much time. Oh, come on. So you can scale it and move it around, but it's also working in VR, which is the reason why I made it. Because otherwise I couldn't have the virtual mirror that Assetto Corsa has, that you can enable using F11. It doesn't work in VR, that one. So I made this simple app for that. Now you will see Matteo break my best lap by, I don't know, at least half a second. It's very good. But he's not racing with us since months. At least 6 months. Come on. I don't know why I'm always overshooting this one. Because I'm pretty convinced I can do it full throttle, but maybe it's not like that actually. While on this one it's possible, I have to be accurate on the line. way, I think the weight on the rear was a good idea, but maybe not so much. I will use a different compromise. Where the hell is that? Okay. Like -2 or something. Yeah, see, it was supposed to write a message in chat saying that I changed the seat position. It's not working. And I wonder why. Pretty strange. Well, I believe it is about the server-side script, hopefully, and it's not something wrong with the current version of the card. But I didn't notice that before today, so I suppose that it's just the server-side script that I need to check again. Matteo still didn't set a lap. Strange. Okay, so now the weight is a bit over the rear, and I have to brake a bit later for that. Okay. It feels more balanced now. Let's say that as a rule of thumb, you want to have the weight in front when you have the tighter corners. So indoor tracks, put the seat all the way to the front. And on the outdoors, it depends. It really often works best in neutral position, but some people still put it on front. Oh. It can also work on the rear, but I think in general it's less likely. Although we have one driver who is an engineer, who always uses the seat on the back, all the way to the back. I think he has the idea that it's faster, but I'm not really sure about that. He's not the faster guy here, but he's very fast, for sure, faster than I am. At least averagely he is. Oh, too early on the outside. So here I placed the weight a bit on the back because many braking points are downhill, so you already have more weight on the front because of that. So I'm basically countering that. Oh, yeah. See, the kart is still too sensitive on the curbs, and this track has good curbs, so I think I'll use it as a testing round. It was a while that I wasn't testing this one. See, this is a very interesting corner because it's not clear how is the fastest approach, because it's very banked, so you could actually want a less ideal looking line, because maybe the banking works better and thus you can carry more speed. It's not an easy corner to understand, but that we could say that this kind of things applies on every corner where you have visible elevation changes. Anyways, shade off just a bit. I think I tend... No, actually, it's for sure. I tend to get in the corner too late on the first one. Oh, it didn't invalidate? That's strange. Oh, come on. Oh, Infanti Matteo is just behind me now. Oh, yeah, it's so difficult, this part. I think this is the... It always been the corners that gave me the most issues on this one. It's a bad series of corners. You need to be very careful. It's very easy to lose a lot of speed there. I think the cart on this track tends to handle a bit weirdly. I mean, in some parts of the track, it flexes a bit too much, maybe. So yeah, after the race, I will compare to the new version, and I will also test the curves, but that will be tomorrow. Braked a bit too late. I mean, anyways, this track has huge elevation changes, so I think it's also normal that the kart can be unsettled a bit. Yeah, this it also has a bug on the white lines. I don't think all of them, but some have collision. I can feel the wheels being deviated by the white lines. Oh, I lost so much speed here. I don't know why. It was a good lap. Damn. Yeah, see, Matteo already overtook me by 0.6 of a second. Yeah. Ugh. I will park here 1 second. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello. Okay, we are back. Okay. Never mind. Oh, okay. Why is it showing me the floor? I don't want to see it. Maybe if I place them down. Yes. No. Oh, come on. I see a blue ring around me. It's pretty bad looking. We have to wait a second. Okay, no, it's better. So, wow, kickstarting has just 13 ping. Maybe it's the distance from the server playing a role, because it says Italy, but it's not Italian from my knowledge. I have the Jim Parsons skin. I didn't notice. The skin of a champion, of the first champion of ACK League. How many drivers are here now? Just 4? Yeah, looks like that's the case. Now we have 56 minutes, it says, but actually we have only 40 minutes before the first split. I didn't understand. Oh, okay, finally I see Chris Ball. I was a bit worried about that, about not seeing him. By the way, as I've written in chat, the track is very fun and it's very good. Also for racing, if I recall correctly. But for sure, it's fun. It's fun to drive. I think the kart balance is good. How I set it up now. So I just need to practice and to try to get a better lap than what I did so far, because I'm pretty slow. But the fact is that doing live streams makes you maybe a little slower, which makes it even more impressive to think about when you see fast drivers being live, or even fast players on other games. Because anyways, it kind of distracts you, and when you're driving you want to be in the flow, but it's not easy to do if you keep talking. So yeah, so now it's not critical to be fast, but maybe in the next sessions I won't speak as much. I mean, the curb itself here, it's not the problem. Doesn't seem to be the issue on the curb. The issue seems to be the transition on the curb. I mean, from the road to the curb to the road again. The kart is very, very unsettled. It's supposed to be a bit unsettled, but I'm not sure it should be so much. Because these curbs are modeled well. I did take a look at the model itself, and they are just plain. They are not as they look. They are completely plain. Of course, they have a different elevation, a different pitch to the road, of course, as they move up to the center. But the transition on the kart is not. Maybe too hard on the kart's stability. I mean, So yeah, I'm not entirely sure it makes sense. So that's something I will test for sure. The tires are cold. I really need to get up to speed because now I'm being embarrassing. I mean, we don't see the laps yet. Oh yeah, so maybe that's why I'm fourth. This is a track without it doesn't have many braking points. And you never really brake super hard anyways. Here, like, you give a little tap. And here is maybe one of the hardest, but you are so much going down, you have to be very careful. In fact, I just ruined the good lap. I mean, kind of. Okay, pretty good. So fast. I'm not sure it's comparing the best lap I did so far with the current one. It's too much better. I don't know. Yeah, it's not possible. It's maybe comparing with the first lap I did. Oh, Matteo has left again. I hope he's racing with us today. Oof. Come on, it was a good lap. I just lost half a second for that. Too early, probably, on the brake. I don't remember here how I was supposed to take the line. I'm not sure it's a good idea to go all the way to the right. before the corner. Yeah, I just remember too late to touch the brake, and that will throw me offline, off the line. Oh come on! I'm doing everything late. Because I try to maximize the speed, but yeah. Yeah, basically you want a little oversteer when the bank is the most. In that way, as the kart gets some grip back, it will kind of throw you in the corner. I don't know. It's keeps good speed in that way. Sacrifice the inside, the entering of the corner, but not worth it probably. Ah, God, I don't know. I will revise the seat position just a bit because I think I'm not braking enough, but just by a very little amount. Matteo, by the way, gave me 0.8 of a second. You can see that here. I don't know why he's just doing some laps and then he leaves. I want him to race with us. He used to race with us every single race, and he was very, very fast. He could actually be the one winning the league the first season because he couldn't race with us for one race too much, let's say. So when that happened, he didn't have a chance anymore. But he was as fast as Jim Paris's was. Yeah, basically up there at the top. But then, yeah, he couldn't anymore from season 3. I don't remember if he also raced with us in season 2. Maybe he did, but not for long. Like the first 2 races or something. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the first Italian guy to take this league soon enough, seriously enough. And so I mean, we spoke for in many occasions. Also, some things about the kart development are because of the feedback I got from him. Still too late. I mean, it's crazy how early you have to tap there on the brake. And I also did it too much, and I lost a lot of speed in the process. However, I really have to change the cockpit now because I mean I really can feel the play on the wheel because of the cockpit bending when I hit a curb or a pothole or something. So for sure it's losing me some accuracy on the steering. I don't know how much because I mostly drive by by forces, so it should not affect too much the final output. But yeah, don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it will lose some precision on the steer. I mean, you see that, you know? It tends to lose control on those high-speed turns. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Okay, it's good. I mean, I think. Oh god, I'm super inconsistent. I was saying. So I cannot set a good lap if I do everything wrong. Let's go. Okay, now was good. No, it's so difficult this corner. You do something right and then you pay it. It's similar to the Silverstone slalom, you know, but it's downhill, which makes it even worse. Yeah. It's not an easy track anyways. It's very strange. You don't have easy reference points to understand. See that is so stupid. There is a issue on the penalty there. So yeah, this track has those two flaws. It's one for the penalty thing, and the other for the lines having collisions on some parts of the track, which are maybe here. Let's see. No, maybe no. I think here, this one. Yeah, I mean, you really see how the kart moves around there. And also here too. And this one too. I think it's the same line actually. Might be just one mesh, which is bugged. And also this one. Yeah, I lost so much speed. It's a corner that I really just can't do right. It's not an easy track, this one, but it's fun. It's fun also because of that. Quite challenging. Yeah, I mean, now it was too much, but I was saying that earlier that you want a bit of oversteer, but not that much. It's very, very subtle what you want, because of course, oversteer will slow you down. Okay, let's see now. I mean, I'm slower here, but let's see how good exit I get. Yeah, the exit is much better. It's a corner where it seems like no matter what you do, it's wrong. I don't know. No. Okay. It wasn't too bad, and I improved by 4/10, which places me 4/10 behind Matteo still, virtually. This corner is such a... Yeah, come on. It was a good one, 3/10 better. I was going to be almost as fast as Matteo, but it invalidated the lap. Yeah, it would have been such a good lap in this one. Oh, I touched something on the outside. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because it's not anybody the lap anyways, so... Oh god, so wrong. The timing. Oh, the exit is very good though. Yeah, not so much. I thought better. Oh, oh god. Okay. I hope it won't happen, but I kind of expect people to crash here. I don't know, to crash each other. Because it's fast and some parts are delicate. Okay, pretty clean. Bit too slow, apparently, though. Oh, yeah, I took it too wide here. Oh, it was giving me space. Okay. Virtually, I know I can do much better than this, like 3/10, because we have seen that. But to actually do that, that's another thing. I mean, also in that corner, you just want to be neutral steering, and what is neutral steering is different there, though. Meaning that the kart is just a bit different. Yeah, I lost so much here. That's a pity because it was a good lap. Okay. Oof. I think I was close to the penalty there. Oh no, too late. Fuck. Jeez. Way too late. Damn. However, yeah, you want to be clean on this track. That's it. You have to understand the kart. Because you're always playing with a little degree of space. I don't know how to say it, but it kind of feels like it tends to oversteer in some parts, almost by itself. I mean, mostly the corner which goes very downhill. The banked one, but also some of those where you have elevation changes. And in some of those you can feel the kart balance being very delicate, like having almost some play on the steering. It lies, the steering kind of gets lighter and you balance oversteer basically. Okay. Yeah, not great. It's also a track that to optimize you have to change approach depending on the corner. It's very varied in that sense. I don't know if I'm clear. You use a very different approach here than on the final corners, for instance. Here you just touch the brake a little. You don't go all the way to the throttle because it can benefit a lot. Because you want to be clean. Instead, on the last corners, in some of those, you have to brake. Oh, come on. Okay. Not great, but... No. I lost speed just because of those 2 single bounces there. I lost about 1/10 because of that. So yeah, basically the thing is that some corners want a more nuanced approach like this one. Yeah, as soon as I had too much throttle, I lost a bit the rear end. Other corners you want to be a bit more aggressive. So I would say that it's in general better on this track to play it safe. Like, you just leave a bit more margin than you think you have. Because sometimes it's much faster to leave a bit more room than you think it's appropriate. It's what I'm doing on these laps. Now, this one is not good, but it's what I did on the best laps I've done now. Which is just to lift a bit more the throttle, to get maybe a bit more space on the sides. Yeah, see, I mean, you can try to go too aggressive, but it basically doesn't play out. Now it kind of did, but it's not worth the risk. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that if you go overboard, this is a track that will punish you. Not as much maybe as Campillos, but on Campillos it's not as easy to go overboard. So here to be a bit too aggressive is really behind the corner, and so just play it safe and you will be faster averagely. At least me, which I'm not very consistent right now. Yeah, come on. The changes of direction. I think the first feedback is a bit too strong. Let's see if I can lower it down and retain a good feeling. If the keyboard wants to connect, I mean, Bluetooth. Why was it invented? Okay. Now it's 10% less strong, the first feedback, because my hands are hurting already. Not good. I mean, for sure, I've driven less this month, as I spent almost 20 days far from home, and and I only did 2 races or 1 after I came back. I don't remember. So yeah, I'm a bit less trained on the wrists for the sim brake. Yeah, it was a bit too strong maybe. Now it's better. Can also be I mean, it's good to have a powerful wheel because it will give you much detail. I mean, the direct drive ones give you a lot of details in general, but the power can be very useful because it self-corrects very quickly. So I'm leaving the wheel, I'm throwing it, and it can really correct very fast. While on a bad wheel, it could take too much to correct by itself, so it will help you less in the same amount of time. And it could be too slow at self-correcting, and you could spin more easily in general. But at the same time, when you have very strong bumps, they are corrections too, but they can also get in the way and maybe make you less clean overall. By the way, I still have to go to the track. I don't know if you follow me so much. Basically, there is a track which is maybe 40 minutes far from here. Oh, what happened? Oh, the server. Okay, yeah. It's time for racing now. So I was saying it's 40 minutes from here. It's a track where often Valentino Rossi goes. It's a very good track. And they had a different brand of carts. Now they have the Sodis, so I have to go back for that. Hello, hello. Yes, okay, it's working. Nobody seems to be watching right now if this thing is reliable. Oh yeah, okay. I am in group 1, so I have to get in. Yeah. Yeah, so refresh. And let's go. Now I didn't see the Joker what it is. But they said it was crazy in season 1, so I suppose it's different now. But I will check before my final. So now we have, as usual. Oh, we have 3 groups though. Did I see correctly? We have 3 groups. How many people showed up at the end? Did one live. Check in. We have 27 people. So how many are we? Why 3 groups? Maybe there are 2. Maybe I didn't see correctly. Okay, we still have a bit of time for checking this thing up because I want to see how many we are. Briefing. Okay, yeah, it's. Yes, we are using the pit lane. So the script I was saying, it should be working. We are split. Why are we 3 groups? But it's a bit stupid. This way. I mean, I would have used just 2 groups, honestly. Well, okay. Let's go back to the game and let's check the alignment, which probably is now not the same. In fact, it's not. I was using -2, and let's go. Now, by the way, it's not showing anybody sitting position. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I didn't check the briefing yet. Yeah, basically, I don't know how the quali will be done. If we only have to do 1 lap or 2. No, it's probably 1. Yeah, for sure, actually. The tires are cold. Yes, they are. This will be a thing to consider. we don't have thermocoats because I didn't set them up, and so Chris must have started from the season I did create. So it will be difficult to do the quali right, but I mean, hopefully people will realize now that we have less grip now. It's actually fun because it's also like that in real life, but in real life it doesn't take so much to warm up the tires. So yeah, that's a thing I will have to address at one point, and yeah, it's an issue since ever, so. I'm trying to understand how much grip I have, because it will be the same in the next session. As every time you go to the pits, the tires will be cold again. Which I think it needs to be scripted. I mean, I'm pretty sure that online scripts can also change the tires temperature, and so okay, so I could save the tires temperatures and then restore them. Sorry guys, I'm a bit sleepy. Warm up the tires if you're watching. Remember to do that, because we don't have tire warmers, so it's important. Yeah, it's. Oh. Hopefully Mate can join back soon enough. I'm having a lot of micro lags. Yeah, I think some people are realizing that they should warm up the tires. You're not supposed to overtake in this phase. Yeah, just go, whatever. What can I tell you? This is stupid. Well, never mind. They will have. I am not supposed to be checking what the drivers behind me do. This is stupid. Just fucking move. Oh no, it's a problem if he gets in front now. Just fucking go away. Something tells me he's very slow, so I will have to. Oh, come on! Sergio, but this is so stupid! This is so stupid! You need to create space in front. Yeah, now I already lost speed because of those dummies. mean, they're overtaking each other now. I mean, look, it's what I was saying. You need to create space in front. Look how stupid. It's a quali session, guys. Not race. Third. Not great, but yeah, not... just one lap, right? Yeah, shouldn't be more. GT is... I mean, no, I was very slow anyways. Yeah, not great. I wonder if they practice locally, because I didn't see them on track. Somebody has just joined now. It's too late. Oh, kicked out. Oh, I don't know. F9 is this one? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, oops. Okay. This could be distracting, so I will move it out of the way. I want to see how it's working. I don't want to be distracted. Oh, no, back home. Front. Okay, I think it's good enough. Oh, so much better at the start. That's crazy. Well, okay. Uh-oh. It was very similar to Singapore 2017. If you did see that. Oh, I don't want to kill the others, and that's how I got killed myself, basically. Because I know these cards are very sensitive when you touch the back of the others. Yeah. I will have to do some overtakes. Oh, fuck. Sorry, mate. Yeah, it was bad. But, God. I need to understand where I can do overtakes here. Oops. I mean, I knew it was dangerous, but he also was supposed to know. He didn't give me the space, and we were alongside. So I did what I should have done. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, yeah, there will be a problem of opponents here. I don't know what has happened to the guy there. Yeah, 3 minutes is about 2 laps here. No, I mean, that was the starting lap. Let's say it's 2 or 3 laps. Oh god, the tires are so cold. I think I'll be better at the final. Sergio is not slow. I don't know why. Maybe also he has had some contacts. I don't know. Or maybe in the quali he did some errors or something. Oh, they are going on the inside? I don't... Is that allowed? I don't think it is. I mean, if what? I think it was at the first season, but I mean, if it's not specified, I wouldn't go in a line that it's anyways crossed. That's not supposed to be. Probably. Again here. God, this guy is just blocking me. But anyways, they took a huge advantage there. If that's the case, that's how I was low. I don't know. It's crazy. I guess that would be penalized. I mean, it wasn't written that it was allowed to do that. Yeah, that's only Mate doing that. I don't think it's allowed. No, come on! Sorry, but... what can I do? Come on. Pass me. I mean... At this point, I give up, you know. I mean, you just can't do anything because they just get in the way. They are slow, they just stay in the way. You miss the corner by 20 meters, but you have to get back on the line when I got back there. Come on. I will try to do better in the final. What can I say? You have to turn on the fan. Oh, maybe it's not a good moment though. Oh, it's not working. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let's see, because I mean,
Yep.
I've
Mela is
just
still in.
adjust my volume because you came
Mela
up
is
there and
still
Assetto
in.
Corsa. Get away.
No, he's not.
Yes.
hello.
He's not.
What was cutting the thing allowed? The thing alongside the pits.
I need to go back.
What is the thing?
There is a little lane that Mate was crossing.
You can cross the line, but on pit exit you cannot cross the line. So after a pit stop.
I hope you put me
Oh,
to the head
I
if
see.
you.
It's just a question. In the first corner, you can cut at the right. You can
Yes.
have this cut.
There are plenty of tracks in real life where you can do that. I did it in France recently. You can do it at Metz, Winam.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
so-
can cut there.
Wait,
So it's
Metz?
allowed. Okay.
Why
Yeah,
can't
like
cut
at Metz,
in
you cut that. You can cut the white line as you go through turn 1.
Okay.
It's literally the right one.
yeah,
You can
it's-
cut and you
yeah,
can
but-
win
no,
1/10.
He's speaking about the pit lane. That's the pit lane.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Why is my
yeah,
controls locked?
He's speaking about this part. Chris, are you on my live stream?
Chris,
Yeah.
you need to start the new server.
Yeah,
fine.
speaking.
It has
Speaking about-
started, Soren. You're in it. You
He's
fucking.
even driving
You're
already.
fucking going
it
in.
says
You're
leader
so
is on final lap.
What?
You're in
Oh,
front
wait.
of me. What
Oh.
are you telling me?
Why? You're right. Say
Why
these
is
things
spacing
Hey,
together.
hey.
Why is
All the time
spacing
you need
mad?
to leave a space. All
Wait,
the time
where
you need
is
to leave a
where
space.
is the
Oh wait,
slipstream?
have we got crying? Have we got crying? Yes.
I can't. It won't let me restart the server.
Oh, Chris, come
Oh, let
on.
me just stop it. Let me just cut it off.
Oh
There
my
we go.
god, Ben,
Stop it there.
your POV looks way better than mine.
Yeah,
need
so I
more.
was saying, you know, in mess, Chris, it's the pit lane.
Yeah,
Here
like
on
at
the game, he's. Oh. I'm actually-
like literally
Uh,
when you're
I-
going to start the lap at the right, you have some strange thing in the middle.
The curb. You
and if
speaking.
you
You're
go
talking
right-
about the curb,
yeah,
right? Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, no, he's not talking about the actual pit lane line crossing it. He's saying crossing. You know,
Ben
right
just
after, like you
Hang
said,
on.
the start
Let me
finish
look.
line.
Hang on. Let me look at your screen. What are you on about?
By
Yeah,
the
but
way,
I
the
can't,
Chris,
I'm not-
the
I'm not-
just
slipstream
in front.
is
Like
wrong. The
you're
multiplier.
coming in the line here, and at
Oh,
the
for
right
fuck's
you have
sake.
something in the
You
middle,
forgot to
and you
add
can go
me.
right or left.
Oh,
But if you go
fuck's
right,
sake.
if you go
Yeah.
right, you can win time.
Yeah. You can gain like
You win like a tenth.
700. No, almost a 10. Not a.
We know. I added you into the 30. Can you just miss this one, please? Because we got to start this now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Like,
did you put Chris?
So
did
I
you
can
put
get
me?
I can get the tack. The
Hang on.
the
Someone's
no
calling
cut.
me. What's up?
I got or no cut.
I was saying I'm broadcaster. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I think you can join. I remember putting your name in.
Okay.
So we can
Chris.
cut or we can't cut.
What
let's-
are you
don't-
cutting?
don't
What
cut-
are you on
no-
about?
No, don't cut it because nobody's been cutting it.
What are you
Oh
on
my
about?
god!
You on about
This
this shit?
fucking cut. Like, hang on. Wait. On my screen right now. This fucking line. If you're on the racing track, you can do whatever you want.
No,
That's
not this
fine.
line. No, not this
No,
line.
this line.
Yeah, you know this curb. Yeah, this
no,
curb.
at
This
the
curb.
right, at the left.
This curb.
Yeah,
on the
Man,
left side of your
in the
screen.
track,
Yeah.
not the
No,
pit line.
yeah.
On the
You're
track.
not
On the
even
actual
cutting
curb.
anything. You're not
No,
even cutting anything.
No. You
No.
see the curb, the grey curb.
Oh,
Yeah,
this.
this one.
Yeah.
If you
Oh
cut,
no,
yeah,
that's not allowed. Fucking hell, no. Hang on,
yeah. Okay, that's his question. Can you
cheating.
actually? Yeah, can you actually cut it? But no, you can't.
You can't. So
That was his question.
Why do I hear wind in my? Why is there wind?
Why I can't get in? Oh yeah, so because it was yeah.
so
I hear
it's
wind in my. Piers, stop! Purely just stop yelling in your microphone, please.
it's loud.
Oh, thank God mine says voice chat issues, or I'd be going mental right now.
I'm
not
getting
gonna lie.
handshake fail.
shut the
for
fuck up,
some
yo.
reason. I don't know if anyone can help me out. I wasn't getting a handshake fail before. Now I'm getting a handshake fail.
So it's not allowed to.
Who
go
are
there.
you?
Meller.
It's
Mela.
Yes,
You
sir.
were in
I'm
split race
debuting.
1. Hang on, listen. You were in split race 1. There are 3
Oh,
split
I
races
don't do this
before the
one.
finals.
True,
Yeah.
true. I forgot. I'm stupid. I read the rules. My bad.
You're not stupid, don't worry.
I
That's
made the
game
rules.
Python.
Pleasure to meet you all.
No, you're
Hello.
Hey, you just called me stupid.
Oh,
No.
don't worry.
Everyone in
you're
this
not
channel.
stupid.
Mini Shandy, beat him up.
Get him out.
When I see him at
Anyway.
Brighton, I'm kicking that little scrotum's head in. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
no,
I'm pushing him in the pond. I'm telling you, I'm pushing him in
I'm
the
gonna
pond.
smash his fucking head in when I see it. I swear.
Chris,
Hi.
sorry to tell you, but it doesn't matter. But the tire blankets are not on.
So,
I would say
Spacey
that-
when Spacey just said when he got a better exit than me, that I still pulled away. So I said,
okay, Soren, listen.
it clearly wasn't a better exit then, was it?
Soren, listen. They've been off for everybody else on the practice servers all night. You need to fucking learn to set up the PLEGO servers.
Yeah, no, but actually it's my fault this time around.
No, it's not your fault. It's Soren's fault because
Oh.
he's so lazy. He doesn't want to learn how to set up the fucking servers correctly.
Yeah, I have
Well,
to
I'm
add
sorry.
more checks then, because that's something that needs to be checked too. At least we are.
I
not
literally
Yeah,
have not done a lap this track tonight.
Well,
I've
if it isn't
tried.
accessible, then it's not very good, is it?
Okay.
And the
Okay,
slipstream
that's,
was just the slipstream was completely wrong. I copied it from
Here
one
we go,
event,
Chris.
which
Let's
was
see
wrong.
what you can do.
It's not
Full
qualifying
focus.
yet, Harley. I'm practicing, bro. Allow it.
Oh, okay.
Allow the habit.
Yeah, I thought it was the qualifier.
Up the shit amount of what you saying.
I always fuck the brakes into this corner, so.
Oui, sorry.
Try and stay a bit more to the right. And break,
Why have you
after
uploaded your
the
SRK
board,
video yet?
right hand.
Oh, Hardy, you're gonna be fuming. I've uploaded it, by the way.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hardy, you're gonna be fuming about this.
What?
Diego, Luke, and Joel can't make the Buckmore 24 for the SLK prize. So they just gave me the entry.
Really?
I said
me and
yes,
Zach
I'll
Ben.
bias is bullshit.
They gave it to me and Zach Ben, so it's now literally Team BSR and Freddie Topnell. That's it.
Brilliant.
You get nerfed, bro.
Oh, do you know what's happened about the national date? Is that being amended?
So
For
far, no, I
Sandown?
believe. I think Sam Slater's plan is to win the championship and not have to turn up to
But what
SRK.
if he doesn't?
This is what I mean. So if he doesn't, then yeah, you'll be fuming. If he does do what he's planning to do, then yeah, it goes in his favour and we
What
can
a
all go fuck
confident
ourselves.
young man. Nah, he's getting
Right,
know.
so we just need to take out Sam now for the rest
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
KRT, our plan is to kill Sam Slater.
Harley, the
Yeah,
new
that's
format, by the way, have you seen it?
Guys,
No.
Chris, it's actually important. On sprint 3, we don't
Is
have.
it quality
There is
per
a
heat? Like
there is
Yeah.
a good Steam ID missing. So yeah.
It's because he didn't. It's
Oh,
because he
not
didn't
this
fucking give it to me.
cheeky, not this cheeky bump pains. Oh my god.
Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, he didn't fucking give me it.
Yeah, I
No.
understand, but he will not be able to join in this way.
Yeah. It's his fault for not giving me the Steam ID.
Guys, if you can avoid just shouting stupid stuff, it could be helpful.
Sorry.
We are for 15 inside this.
Oh, it's spit out on the
what
quality
is-
lap.
What is
Yeah.
Finn Lion doing?
Oh,
Watch
shit.
out, as Pierre is coming. No, it's not Pierre.
Okay, now I will stream something.
keep
With...
counting.
Yeah, goodbye later.
I thought it was Pierre.
I please have this
Another
Yeah, guys, it can be quite stressful to handle all of this stuff. And yeah, as Chris said, I think it's actually ultimately the fault of Soren because of some things that were set up wrong. I mean, I recently scripted a thing that loads automatically some things about the setup that has to be correct, and my source was wrong. Nice. So now some events are set up wrong, and the sleep stream was missing because of that. Otherwise, I would be able to. I mean, I think I paid that. I would have been able to overtake, and I wasn't. So it's still quality time. So we are in time to watch the others. So Ben is first, but he didn't set a lap yet. So it's pure speculation so far. About the tires, I don't know if Chris will enable them for the next session. By the way, it's a different topic, but how good the trees look. Oh, they are just photos. And on the distance, they look very nice. I think the author did a good job on the trees. Yeah, I mean, of course, they are images, but yeah, not bad. Okay, so people are doing. Okay, Soren is doing his first lap, and it's actually the only lap, and he's probably going to be the first guy to be starting on pole. I mean, so let's see how he does that, if he does. Braking here, late apex, more late than I do. I tend to do early because of being downhill, and I tend to do it wrong because of that. Pretty clean so far. And yeah, I mean, looks like a good lap. I mean, the issue with watching the others like this is that you don't really have a lot of detail on the driving inputs. I think they are rounded off like a lot. Ooh, this is an interesting line anyways. He takes it very narrow and then he widens it before the next corner. So yeah, I was saying that Assetto Corsa smooths out a lot of the inputs, so you don't really see much. Mostly on the braking, it just barely shows anything. So Soren is first so far, with a lap which I wouldn't call super quick, but it has to be said that the tires are cold because we didn't set up the warmers correctly. And let's see somebody else, like Pains, who was... I mean, in general, he is fast. I have a lot of lagging, though. Well, I'll try to not be confused too much by that. Yeah, very clean here. Bit of touch on the curb on the right. I mean, if you do it right, I think you can do it. It can be an issue when you want traction. And Ben Paints is first. Wow. Sadly, the times were cleared, so I don't see by how much he is in front. Let's look from Fireball, which is on the back, and we see the whole situation here. I should be teleported in the pits if I stay in the pits. Yeah, perfect. Let's see. So we're watching Fireball, and very different line from the others for some reason. The situation in front is pretty clean. I'd switch to Finn as is closer to the action. In the front, Ben Paints has lost a position already. Soren has been able to overtake him. I missed how, sadly. But it will be for sure a nice challenge. It would have been nicer if we had more slipstream, you know, but it was taken down a lot by I don't know whom. So yeah, it is what it is, and yeah, I will ensure to set up everything as intended in the finals. Although the next sprint will have the slipstream correct. Or maybe even too much. I will change it now. Much time we have? 3 minutes. I will focus to the action, to the interesting one. I mean, oh, but Soren is no, he's not second. Yeah, this thing doesn't just update. Okay, Ben is using weight shifting, and I couldn't see that from the camera on the inside. Yeah, it's an interesting way, because let's see if it does that always or not. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I think Ben is a bit quicker than Soren. He's always on the inside. I don't know if it makes sense, but on this track, it makes a lot of sense compared to other tracks, that's for sure. Because it's you more often have too much oversteer than the opposite here. Strange line here. And here? On the inside, always on the inside. Here I would say neutral probably. Here you want rotation. So I don't know if that's a good idea to do. Even here, come on. Here it makes no difference. I don't know. I guess it depends on what a driver prefers. Soren always is neutral. And yeah, I would say they are on a similar pace, to be honest. Maybe Soren is slightly quicker actually. So I will try to let's take a look at oh god. Yeah, this is Assetto Corsa has some strange things in VR that are very annoying. Yeah, Magic Rex is just in the middle of the groups. Kicks has a bit of gap in front, and then there is Chris following kind of close. Then we have Finn pretty far, and Fireball even further. Maybe Chris could have a chance of... Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult track to be consistent on. So, let's switch to the desktop, and I have to bring the game down a second, because I have to do an edit on the fly. Because... this thing here... oftentimes we had too much slipstream. So I think that Soren at one point said it's too much slipstream, and then he tuned it down like less than the original game, which is already too little. So the slipstream smooth is the strength. It's clearly written, and the curve is 1.6, and I believe the curve is good. I think the length of the slipstream is pretty good. So I will make it just a little smaller, but just a little. Shouldn't be noticeable. But on the multiplier, I'll be a bit more aggressive on the reduction. So let's update it. And yeah, I think by eye, it should be good. Remember, I did a lot of trials over the time, so I know what ranges we did test. Because it's not something you can just assume if you didn't try to see what happens when you take stuff. So yeah, entry list. Sorry, custom shadow dispatch. It's loaded correctly, and I will keep the warmers turned off by choice because I think it's too much of a difference, and I don't want to have. Actually, I would keep that thing like that in the finals too. Sorry for the touch. You didn't have. Oh yeah, I don't. Okay, don't apologize. I mean, it makes sense that you try to defend, and I think that in that context, I had to give back position because I would be pissed off, and I think it was maybe worth a penalty, and so I gave it back mostly for avoiding the risk of a penalty because ultimately it's Chris that decides, not me. We discussed that in the Discord and we decided. So of course I was pissed off because I wanted to overtake you cleanly mostly, but I failed at doing that. My line was correct, but you still were in front, so I don't know who would have gotten a penalty. I mean, you not for sure, but maybe me. I could have. Okay, so Soren has finished first, Ben second, Magic Cracks third, Kicks fourth, Chris fifth, and he only had a gap of 1 second and 8. Yeah, it's not so little. Then we have Finn and Fireball. Yeah, very much back and is closing the lap now. Okay, he just did. Okay, so now we have the split number 3. Actually, I think 2 groups were better here. By the way, when I'm driving, I say a lot of things. I don't really think all of them. I don't take. I wasn't so. I mean, I was a bit pissed off, but not at you, but at what happened. Sergio. So yeah, don't worry. And I mean, the English was good enough for understanding. So you don't have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good. So no worries in general. And let's see what the others are saying. Mostly the briefing. Split 3 is live already. We have a bit of time, so I will, because I will forget otherwise. I will check now. Oh, we don't have a briefing video. Okay, yeah, never mind then. We had this. It's good enough. We just have. I don't know what this means. Oh, the line. Oh, we have the stop and go. Right. Yeah, that I have not to forget. And consider if we keep the warmers disabled, then I would, if you are listening, maybe take this advice because I think it's better to wait. I mean, it's not a huge difference. The most important thing is still the strategy, but you have to keep in mind that cold tires are difficult to break, to do a full stop on. So it's easier to, I mean, you do a faster stop and start if you do that with the tires in the right temperature. So I would wait some laps before doing the stop and start, the pit stop. So yeah, but remember to do that if you're listening. Don't do as I did sometimes. Don't forget to do the stop and start. We are basically doing that all the time. I mean, on every race. Now Ben said no slipstream, but I fixed that. Okay, so blah 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 blah. You can hear me? Yes, you can. Sometimes I'm just too paranoid and I check, even though it's not needed. Okay, let's join to see the race. If you were wondering, we didn't see any difference from the scripting so far because we don't do stop and sorry, we don't have jokers on the sprint races. So we will see that on the finals. In theory, because I want to check one thing. Yeah, whatever. If the final is already set up. No, probably it's not because we have to have the grids. And I will have probably to get in that, so I will have to be super quick. Or I can just call Chris, but the chat with all the drivers, it's too many people. I really cannot communicate with Chris alone, so I think I will just call him. Hopefully he will respond to the call. I don't know. Oh, by the way, yeah, I am on CSP, custom shaders patch 0.2.8, and my cart is working. There was a user that told me that it wasn't working, and then I said him it was working, and then they said to me that it wasn't working online, but it's working online. So I don't know. Back to the game. We have practiced 5 minutes. There are some drivers missing here. What is happening? What's going on? Chris Paul Pierre tagged me. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I guess I have to leave. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Let's go to the call. Hello.
Pierre, listen to me. Right, everyone
yes.
just like Pierre. You cannot, in the third split, right, of an event, change the slipstream where lap times decide position.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yes.
Oops. Yeah,
I'm glad you agree.
Yes, yeah, I do agree.
I apologize. I was being
considering.
sarcastic, but
It's an April Fool's, Chris.
Yeah, I really wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, oops. Let me revert that and.
No! It's done. It's done. Just don't touch anything. Just.
Oh, it's done. You're sure it's done because there is a script changing that.
I'm sure.
No, it's not done. It reverted back. There is a script. I told you. I told you. The configuration is on a gist, and if I change that, then it's syncing with that. I mean, it's like that. I have to change that. Yeah.
No, Pierre, for fuck's sake, hang on.
Yeah, but I told you, but you ignored the administrator chat.
I don't ignore fucking anything, mate. Hang on.
I did. It was 0.6.
What? Right, okay, we got to restart the server again. You fucking fixed it right now.
Yeah, I'm changing. I'm doing it live. If you were watching my live, you will know. Yeah. Okay. It was 0.6 both.
It was 0.4 and 0.9.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess I did average.
3.6 and 12.
I don't know who has done that. By the way, nobody told me.
Should we join the server? Or?
No, Nick's red. You don't have to join. 1 minute.
Yeah, it will be restarted. So I'm changing that 04, 09, right?
I'm adding you in the briefing to say this is your fault, by the way, because.
I mean, it's not, but okay. That's ultimately fault of. I mean, I warned you that it was downloaded the configuration from Gist, and nobody told me that it was changed randomly. Those values. Nobody told me that you changed the slipstream, but you did. I copied that without looking. Let me check if now it's correct.
Didn't we change it last time because there was too much slipstream?
Yeah, but you're supposed to say that. I mean, we usually copy over from the previous events. So that's why it's happened. Okay, so I corrected that. Now it's correct. I checked.
That's done now, yeah?
I have to restart, right? I have to restart.
Yeah, restart. And just check.
Done.
Can I have this Steam ID?
Can I have this Steam ID for me?
Yeah, sorry, guys, but yeah. It won't happen anymore because now...
Okay, Pierre. Thank you, Pierre.
Yeah, no problem.
Now we went as far as P10.
I should have checked
Can I
the
please
copy, the
have
thing I copied before doing that.
Yeah.
Steam ID?
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
guy.
So yeah, have a good race, and I'm enjoying. Goodbye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. So what happened is that I did a very useful thing, but apparently it wasn't. It did a damage now because I set it up wrong. Basically, I have a file over GitHub that contains the settings that we are supposed to put in for the slipstream, etc. Because I noticed that sometimes they just change stuff and then we copy over wrong stuff and the configuration degrade over time, basically, because we copy over stuff and nobody checks that they are the right things to copy. So I noticed that one script was missing, and so I said, okay, I don't want this to happen anymore. So what I do, I scripted a download over from the page where we set things from GitHub. So when I change the GitHub thing, when you go to save, it will override the settings that you just did every time. The problem was that I copied from a previous event the wrong values because they were set up wrongly. They were different, and nobody said the zip stream is too much, so now I just remove it because 0.4 is basically disabling it. Since even 1, which is, I guess, the original Assetto Corsa value, is too low for the slipstream. So the slipstream was wrong because I copied from the wrong event. I mean, from an event which was set up incorrectly. So the incorrect setup was overridden no matter what. Now I did change that to fix that, and then they made me notice, actually, you shouldn't do that because the lap times are important for the grid of the finals. And I wasn't considering that because sometimes I am like that. I didn't think about that. I just didn't. And I thought, well, it's in the event, I mean, different conditions, but everybody has the same condition in the single sprint, so it's fine. But I wasn't thinking that lap times are considered for the finals. So yeah, that was an unfair advantage for the drivers that were doing the sprint 3. So yeah, I should have just not changed that before the finals. That's the point. So now I tweaked that, and I will fix it now because now I am supposed to do that, and now it doesn't have consequences because we didn't do any final yet. So now it's the time of doing that. Otherwise, we have the same configuration issue that we had before. So I did set. Do we have a commit history here or not? Oh yeah, here we have. We have 0. It was. Oh, sorry. 125, 158. So now I will change this, which doesn't affect the current event, of course, but it will load automatically when we set up the new one for the finals. So 125 in 158, which I think it's a good guess. I mean, I hope maybe we'll just be a bit more conservative with the changes, and hopefully we will have a good slipstream now. If it is, we will not change that anymore, and it will load from there always. So that's the idea behind that, but it can go wrong. And yeah, that's also basically consequence of a thing I didn't do because I was too lazy. It should say when it's overriding stuff, like it does for the skins. It says every time skins were loaded from the JSON. I don't understand why people don't understand they have to warm up tires. Dirk knows because he's an engineer, so he's doing this, and it's something I was also doing. No, I'm watching Dirk because it's probably going to be the pole sitter. I said the same for Soren, which he wasn't, but I don't know. We'll see. Here there is, I think, a bit less competition on the top end. Dirk is very fast, and the others averagely are not as fast. Maybe one of them. maybe Queenum. He could be... Oh, he is already doing the lap. And... yeah. Oh god, every time I... Okay. I'm good. When I take out the VR, it will blank the screen for too long. Pretty annoying. Okay, so... who it was again? Queenum, yes. Okay, Dirk is going to start the lap now. Let's see how he does. Very clean. Very nice, very nice. So good it looks. So far it looks very good. Kept a bit of margin on the right because he knows probably that it's bugged. And it is lagging a lot, shaking actually. But I mean, it's doing just everything right so far. Clean, very clean. Okay, yes, it's good. We have... yeah, I mean, here maybe you could have done a bit better, but remember that tires are still cold. Sadly, no matter what you do, they take longer than one lap to warm up. So, yeah, that's... yeah. I don't know if fixing it for version 2.11 already, or... oh, that's a narrower line than what I thought. Or if I can revise that for version 2.12. The tires thing. And here we are. Let's see how Dirk first. Yeah, by 1/10. And then there is Hugo with a big gap of 9/10 from the leader. So yeah. Now I would watch Andreas. Yeah, okay, he's 6th. So Olaf is driving with us, which I... okay, good to see that, because he really joined late. But I'm happy to see new people in the league. I don't know why. I need to check this, because maybe it's a bug with the script. It's always loading... oh, Andreas, what did you do? Why did you start? Oh, it wasn't Andreas. Who it was? Who was it? Somebody's called me. Right. My dad was calling me. I don't know why. I mean, he knows I'm racing. Maybe, guys, I'm sorry about that, but I need to call him back. So, okay. Oof, that was a big contact, but I don't think could be penalized. Yeah, okay, so I will mute myself. Oh god, just do what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. Sorry. And I will mute myself. Okay, I'm back, and at least I was able to let you see the race. While I was talking with my dad for dinner, he's going to get kebab for both. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty spread out race. Not very much. It's not tight at all. We have a gap of 11 from the first. Basically, so dangerous there. But the gap are different here. Oh, Queenum, he must have had a crash. He's very quick usually, and in fact, he started second. So here he is, overtaking already. We have still 2 minutes left, so he doesn't have a lot of time to get back some positions. There is Nix, Fred, Andreas. Yeah. You know, at one point, I believe I'll do some leaderboard, like a custom UI for that. Because the Assetto Corsa one doesn't really work so well. So ultimately, we weren't allowed to go just in that part of the road, which is a strange part of the road anyways. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, it's a fantasy track, and I believe it shows. If I ever fix that, the track, I believe I will. I mean, as we used to do now, the ACK League variants of the tracks, I would add a barrier there, because it takes out any doubt. So we have a Hugo pretty much alone, we have Diogo pretty much alone, and we have Queenum. It's the most interesting one, as he's very quick usually, and he must have had a crash or something, which I missed. So yeah, let's see. There is Nix, Fred. I have to get some water. There he is. Oh, I thought it was my dad at home already, but he wasn't. So that's why he called me. Okay, there is still 1 lap, so maybe he has the chance of getting 5th. Maybe. I don't know how much faster he is in this phase of the race, as he is 2.5 seconds far. Unless Nix Fred does some error, I find it difficult to get that position back. Dirk is still first, Diogo is still second, Hugo third, Andreas fourth, and Nix is a closer 5th than the others. The others are just far. Yeah, not so close anyways. Yeah, I mean, he's very... Queenum is much faster than his friend. I think he is already 1 second or something closer. But the gap doesn't update. I believe the leaderboard only updates on the starting line. But there is a visible closing of the gap now on Nix Fred, but also Andreas is visibly closer. I'm not sure it's enough for anything to happen though, so yeah. Very close, very close. I think even half a lap more would be enough for the overtake, but this is just not. So yes, this is how it ends for Queenum 6th. I don't know if we will do 2 finals or 3. And yeah, so this is the final leaderboard is Dirk first, Diogo, Hugo, Andreas, Nix, Fred, Queenum, Olaf's dad, blah, 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 and then Chris. There is a huge lag. Oh, the game just crashed. But yeah, probably because the server is offline now. If it closes, it would be better. It's so dumb. It just doesn't move. It freezes entirely, and I need to pull up the task manager. Oh, okay, closed by itself. No, okay, thank you. Now I will get back in the call. And just to ensure everything is good.
Oh yeah, right. You were
Hello.
on balance. Yeah, I forgot.
Chris, I believe I did now fix again the slipstream. Now it's correct for everybody though, so it should be good.
All right.
But I have a question.
so-
For the
Am I doing
warmers,
the B final, right? I'm doing the B final.
Yes, Keenam, you are in the B final, my friend.
Oh my fucking god.
22
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm
entries.
winning this one, bro. Like,
Oh, Nick's Red beat me. No. Oh, no.
You're in the B final.
bro.
we're doing 3
I
finals.
just realized I set up my
2.
fucking racing wheel.
2.
bro,
Oh, that's great.
And it just fucking collapsed, and it almost
Oh
killed
my
me. bro.
god, Chris is in the B final.
Chris,
Oh,
Chris,
God.
I've
It's B final ball, bro. It's B final ball.
Oh my god, I'm atting everyone. Crystal is silver.
Chris, tire warmers or
Wait, is
not?
Chris B final?
No.
I can't at everyone. Damn it.
I'm in the
No
B
more
final.
playing with the settings.
I'm
Yeah,
starting
but
third.
the slipstream now is good at least. I mean, strategically
Okay.
it's important. So
Wow.
Wait, you're starting first, Chris Paul, of the B final, right?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Chris Paul must be the only
Jesus.
driver on the world rankings to be a silver in ACK.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have been on.
yeah, we
I
have
would have been
to
on pole, bro. I would have been
Absolute
on
fraud.
pole.
we have to revise that because
Oh,
I
it
am
would've been a
in gold,
pole.
but
Yeah, I
I'm
would have been
far
on
from
would've
that.
the
been
A
a pole.
final. Fuck's sake.
Okay. Well, my wheel just collapsed on me.
Nice.
That's such a keen thing to happen. Like,
Bro, I need to get like a new chair or something for my racing thing. 'cause, like, it's so broken, bro.
Winam, you cannot be helicopter nor compete. No, there's no helicopters for this race, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
Soren wants to helicopter. No, Soren's not helicoptering.
How about me?
Nah, fuck it. We'll just do screen shares. Everyone can screen
Yeah,
share.
let's,
now,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand why it's loading the Jim Paris' skin to everybody that doesn't
Should we
have
do
one.
B final first?
No, we're
Yeah.
gonna do A final first thing, mate. Just we'll demote everyone to the B final.
Oh, Chris, it's important one thing that you do correctly, so I'm here to ensure that. It's
Okay.
easy. It's easy. It's when you before you save basically.
Okay.
Okay, click. Then check a final. Yeah, okay, it's good. Then you can do that. Okay,
Oh,
see,
set up,
see
set
that
up.
thing is useful there when it works. Okay. Yeah, let's check.
What else was it
again.
asking me?
Lock setup. Oh no, you got that.
Wait time is recommended. That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait.
fine. Errors.
That's fine.
The last one. What is that? I cannot read it.
By
the
enabling practice session, the grid could be ordered randomly.
Yeah. That's not good, Chris. You have to.
I usually leave practice. Oh, fuck it, I'll take practice.
Yeah,
Usually I
it's
leave
there.
practice on.
Yeah, that thing is so good. We would have messed up now, otherwise,
that's fine.
for sure. Yeah, just save.
Okay.
Now. It's good. Okay, nice. I will just check
Wait.
that it applied correctly, but oh, yeah,
It's because I took the practice off.
yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Start.
Okay,
B final
start.
live. B final live. B final live. B final. Join the B final.
B final, like, come
final.
on, Keenam.
I can't join the B final, Chris, because I'm
Yeah.
in the B final like you.
Yeah, I'm in the B final.
Okay, guys, good luck. Goodbye. Okay, so now I will start pretty much in the back. I didn't really closely look at that, but I seen that I was in the second half of B final. So yeah, it is what it is. Again, let's go. Oh, the center is off. Okay, centered again. So we have 2 finals. If I understood correctly. Yeah, I think. But we are so little, many people. Yeah, I guess some people didn't show up or something. Okay, so the game is still loading. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so we have a bit of time, luckily. So we can change the alignment. -2 was just good enough for me. From now on, we should see the jokers in the chat. That's why I asked Chris to check that we did set the correct to final. Yeah, I think I still need to revise that script. Hopefully, we have the right scripts set up. Now I don't have the time to check, so we'll just see that during the race. If it's not the case, I will. Yeah, but I think it's good. We will see. I think it's good. So, still 1 minute and 20. I will start. To do that too late, it will put you back on the pits. So important to start. And now we have to be careful not to touch the gas. So. Yeah, I like the new network. I didn't have to set up hotspot or anything weird. The ping is better than it ever been. It could be better actually, to be honest, but the server is not so close to me, so 38 ping, it's good. But it's mostly good the fact that I am also streaming and it's not giving any issue, so that's good to see. So we have, I don't know how many minutes, maybe 20. We have to do 2 jokers usually. I did not check. God. Usually we have 2. It's probably going to be 2. And 2, 3, 2, 1. Huh? I wasn't. Oh, the cart started moving by itself. What is going on? Yeah, I mean, I didn't move. Oh, fuck. I didn't move. I didn't touch the gas. This is unfair though. Oh yeah, this is. The script is working, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, fuck. I don't know what to do. We should restart the race. It's so unfair. I didn't touch the gas. I wasn't. I don't know why. The cart started bouncing, and whatever. Now I will just drive 20 minutes for nothing. I guess I will leave the race, honestly. I mean, it's something I never did, but nobody's reading the chat. Or watching the live stream. I mean, you could warn that to Chris. Can anybody tag Chris? I mean, it's late for that, I know, but yeah, well, whatever. I will just do that, and it sucks because we will not see any racing now at this point. I really doubt. I don't know why it happened that way. It's not normal. It started wobbling when I was close to the start. It's so strange. You know, I have to check why that happens, how it could be happening, because it's like maybe there is some issue on the racing. I will accept this just because I made the kart, let's say, honestly, because it would be unacceptable if it happened to me, which I didn't make the card. It's my fault in a way. So I guess, because I don't know if it's something I can fix. So I'll take it for what it is, and I will try to use the frustration as a motivation to check what is happening in that context. So I need to remember to do tests on this track, on the same starting point, but mostly on a race, because I suspect that basically what happened is that when you do a race, while you while the controls are locked, the pressure of the tires won't be lowered. And if you ever noticed the red tires flashing when you don't move, it's because the script of the card lowers the pressure to maybe the 80% of it. And by doing that, you avoid some little instability that happens when you are not moving. So at this point I have the suspicion that when you have the controls locked, that same instruction is not doing its work. Somebody has crashed or something, because I already see someone. Yeah, this sucks anyways. It's also true they started later because I wasn't sure what to do. As I always am in my life. I tend to overthink stuff. I should have just opened Discord immediately, get in the call and say restart, because I got penalized with that reason. However, I needed to see it with my eyes, you know. At least I know it's possible, and we also have the live stream to check to ensure that I didn't touch the throttle at all. So that's the positive side of that. If anybody has to get in that situation, I prefer to be me, because at least I am in control and I can avoid that happening. However, does it count as a joker? No, it doesn't, because I only did half the pit lane. I mean, I waited a lot though. I prefer to be penalized at this point, you know. Maybe I will just do one joker. Because I did one already. I mean, I waited so long there. And if Chris, you are listening, I would say I will get penalized happily, in case I spent less time than a joker inside the pits by doing that at the start. If it took shorter than it was supposed to do, then it's fair that I get a penalty. Otherwise, I guess I could use the fact that the script said I did a joker. It wasn't scripted just for me. It's it's the same script for everybody. So I guess I did one joker already. However, there is I also need to check the script again, because it's also saying that everybody is putting the wheels out. And that's simply not true, of course. Yeah, I only tested the script on one track and maybe 2 tracks actually, and it worked good on those, but I didn't try this one, so I will take a look at that. And so I will try to do just one joker. In case Chris decides to penalize me, I will say, did it take longer or shorter than a joker? I mean, I should have just gotten the race restarted, you know. So I don't know. I mean, it happened to other people too, and I think nobody tried to consider it a joker. I only thought about that just because I've seen the script detecting that as a joker. So I don't know. Oof. Okay. Huh, to this guy, it didn't say that he put his wheels out. That's interesting. Maybe it happens only sometimes. Or maybe the other guy who resulted to do every wheel out, I don't know how to say that, maybe he actually did do that, and the first 2 drivers, which were me and the other who had an issue at the start, maybe in that case it bugged up, and I'd say it's fine that it does that in case of teleporting in the pits. I don't know. However, now that I think about that, in any case I have to improve the script because it has to detect teleporting, and since it can be done, you can trigger events when you teleport, if I recall correctly. And in that case, basically I would disable the pit stop monitoring in case a teleporting happens in the meantime. It could be otherwise used as a loophole. You could just stop in the road and go to the pits with the menu, with the pause menu. Okay, I will overtake this guy at one point, or I could just go to the pits. But I want a little action. Now the slipstream is set up correctly, so yeah, it's visible that it's working. Right, to do a good exit, and then we overtake on the straight. The slipstream should help. Not so much. Okay, that was clean. Let's take the inside here. The slipstream now could be an issue. have to try to do. Oof. I gave him the space. Maybe it was the curb. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at least we had some action. Oh, where the hell is the pit entry? Yeah, there is. I believe there is some issue with the wheels out detection. I'm really driving bad, like really bad. But yeah, it was an unfortunate race from the start. So yeah, I wasn't really thinking about driving well. Yeah, everybody results to be out. So yeah, it's probably a bug. It just didn't happen once. I wonder why. I will have to analyze the replay. Let's see where the hell you have to go for the Joker. I think it's just there. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. And then it's straight. Oh. Yeah, but oh. Fuck. Yeah, not very good. I will get a penalty for this. Was a full stop, right? I don't know. At this point, I'm just driving like I'm doing the mini sham mode. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a good time. No, I think it's good. I'm in front. Oh. You know, if I have to stay so back, I will just go to the other Joker. I lost so much time though, but I mean, who cares? I mean, it's a shit result anyway. Yeah, I was really. I mean, I'm in 5th. It's not like I'm defending a good position. So yeah, I will play by the rules and whatever. But I could argue that it was a Joker. However, the thing at the start is important. I have to find a solution for that. Whatever the solution is, because there could also be another solution, which is to. Chris was racing too. That's why I couldn't know. This sucks. Basically, I could think about another solution, which is to basically at least detect that scenario, and when it happens, has to write it on the chat. At least that. But there are people that ignore the chat, so. So I don't know. So let's say I cannot fix it, right? That's hopefully I hope it's possible. I would try to make the server auto restart in that scenario happening. Because it sucks. It's not good. It shouldn't happen. I mean, it's really unfair, you see. But now I seen it with my own eyes, because I think I had one report of that happening once, and now I was the unfortunate guy. So yeah, I don't want that to happen again, basically. Oh, everybody's pitting now. No. Yeah, meaning I wouldn't break the rules for such a little advantage, but maybe it wasn't so little. If I... However, I was very slow, but yeah. I have to watch the live stream, that part. I will do that, as the race is over. And I'm sorry, but I will not watch the final A. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed off for what happened. And oh, I think there is a cat touching the keyboard. No, what is that? I think yes, but I don't see cats anymore. Whatever. So after the starting line, it should be... No, it's not over. There is a bug with sidekick that says that. It's now it's the last lap. This one. So yeah, in an ideally, either I fix the issue, or I make it covered by the server. Yeah, okay, goodbye to the others. Sorry, good race for the other people. And yeah, I will close the stream. As it's late already, and yeah, never mind. Oh, I wanted to save the replay. Media, race, keep, yes. And let's I will open the live stream. I don't know why lately YouTube is just showing me Dragon Ball. I mean, yeah, it's Dragon Ball, but come on. Okay, so let's watch the start again. I will open the live stream. Let's go back like 20 minutes or something. No, still 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like the new network. I didn't have to set up hotspot or anything weird. The ping is better than it ever been. Oh, issue. Many minutes should we have to? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't touch it. I mean, unless I did it before. But I think it penalizes you when you're doing that. Yeah, just a fraction of a second, but I didn't touch anything. See there? I wasn't. Look, 0, 0, 0, 0. Bam. It's. I wasn't. Oh, the card started moving by itself. What is going on? Yeah, I mean, I didn't. Yeah, sucks. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood of staying here half an hour still without any reason. So yeah, well, have a good race, and I mean, just 2 people are watching, if anybody. So yeah, thank you for watching. Doesn't really make much sense to stay here. Hopefully, we will have more spectators next time. Oh yeah, I'm leaving the streaming now. Because yeah, I'm not in the mood of staying here more time because I just wasted 20 minutes because of that issue. I prefer having dinner, and then tomorrow I will investigate the issue without having to do late now because of the streaming. So goodbye and thank you for watching. And we'll see the next race, which hopefully will go decently enough.